energy system demon. Okay, there exists energy. Energy that you feel energized with, and then energy that makes you feel lethargic or tired or, what's another word? Just pop. Okay, so now energy is also a construct of consciousness agreed to exist by humanity. Okay, now let's take it into perspective of each and every single human being's world. I don't have energy to do this. I don't have enough energy. I'm tired. Oh, I've got lots of energy. Ew, I've got lots of energy. Dependent on energy for expression. Okay, so in actual fact, what is humanity saying? What is each individual human being saying? They are dependent on energy to tell them how they're experiencing themselves. Okay? Then you've got energy vibration, you know. I know you've spoken about and mentioned this before. That's the vibration system demon, so we'll get to that as well. But I'm the energy system demon. Okay, so energy is a construct of consciousness, a system that is agreed upon by all of humanity collectively. So, energy does not really exist, but in the mind. Who you are is constant. Okay, for instance, you think this being gets tired sitting here 5 hours a day as we come in and she's in the dimensions, she gets tired? No, not at all. No energy fluctuation whatsoever. Why? Because she doesn't consist of fucking energy. Energy is, again, if you exist of energy and you believe energy exists, energy rules you. Instead of you directing you, apparently energy tells you how you feel, how you experience yourself, what you must be, what you must do. Isn't it obvious that energy is a construct if there exist poles and substances that apparently boost up your energy? That's rather strange, is it not? I don't think you've seen that link before, maybe, possibly. Okay, so let's do forgiveness together. In the application of your everyday life, when you experience me as the energy demon system in your life. Okay, obviously, firstly, going in your mind, forgiveness, what? No, forgiveness is silly, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to do forgiveness. What's the point? First, I forgive myself that I have allowed myself to perceive, believe forgiveness is ludicrous, is unnecessary, is embarrassing. If you're sitting alone in front of your PC, who's around you but you? So I dare you to do it with me. And then implement it in your daily life to assist you in realizing that you are not energy. Energy is a construct. Then you go, let's say you feel tired. Your mind's going, that always happens. Watch your mind. Your mind always says to you in your head, I'm tired. Have a look, it's so interesting. And then you voice it, I'm tired. In that voicing it, you're actually manifesting it, and then you experience it. So from the head as thought, you speak it as a living word, and then you manifest it. So, the moment a thought of I am tired comes in your head, you go, I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to believe that this thought is who I am, in believing that I am tired. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to believe a thought. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to give power to a thought in the belief that it is me that is telling me that I'm tired. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to have a thought tell me that I'm tired. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to believe that tiredness exists. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to be subject to energy. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to be controlled by energy. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to experience energy in the belief that energy is me. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to believe that I am energy. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to believe energy exists. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to participate in the construct of energy to exist. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to be directed by energy. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to be the directive principle of me in my world. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to give my responsibility to energy to manifest in my world, to tell me how I must be and how I must experience myself instead of me expressing me. There's a few points to apply forgiveness in everyday life. You have to do specifically with the words tiredness, with the energy. You have to look at all of what energy consists of in your world to make sure that you don't allow yourself to be controlled, directed by energy, or by a thought that tells you you're tired, that manifests that energy. What manifests energy are thoughts. Have a look. Really observe. When a thought comes in your mind, just observe your thoughts. A thought comes into your mind, you speak that thought, you manifest that thought, and then you experience that thought, which is called energy. Okay? So, the experience of a thought is what's called energy. That is what energy is. Energy is when you think a thought, you believe that thought is you, you manifest and experience that thought through voicing that thought, and then you experience the energy of that thought. What is the energy? The energy is when a system and you come together as one, and you think you're that system, you give power to that system, and you experience that system. That's what energy is. Okay, so this is the energy system demon. And I suggest, I'm going to be, as you continue with all the videos, if you experience embarrassment about doing forgiveness, do forgiveness about experiencing embarrassment. Because what is embarrassment? That is also another system demon that will come and communicate. But that is not you. The only thing that will not want to do forgiveness is a system. That I don't want to do forgiveness system demon. I refuse to do forgiveness system demon. See, there are many. Okay? But here is a solution, which is self-forgiveness. Only you're able to do it for you, no one else, not even me. So, apply these words. Live it. That's the only way you're going to get yourself out of this system. To not be of it, but in it. That's the key. Okay, thank you very much.